Three new mothers share their feelings about their breastfeeding journey and how a WIC peer counselor supported them.
Breastfeeding my firstborn, Benjamin, was very difficult for me because I wasn't very open in receiving any help outside of my own home. I found out that my mom hadn't breastfed me, and I felt like I didn't know where to go because I wasn't very open in breastfeeding or talking to other people about breastfeeding. So I was not very open-minded, unfortunately, which I really regret. I really regret that. My peer counselor has answered a lot of questions that I've had. She's called me, she checks up on me, makes sure that she's where she's supposed to be with her weight, and just really answering the questions that I have. Oh, I enjoy breastfeeding very much. It's a connection that I think I won't ever have with anything else because it's something that I naturally give her, and she's growing. She's doing really good. The favorite part now is the connection that I have with her. I enjoy it, and I enjoy seeing how she knows that mommy provides that food for her. And when she's next to me, I think she smells me. She knows the comfort, that security that a mom gives, but also that I breastfeed her, that she eats from mom.
I know that for myself, I had two really awesome breastfeeding experiences that went fairly smoothly. And then I had my third child, and I really kind of had some struggles. I almost gave up, and I had somebody there rooting for me and just telling me, you can do this. You know, there's an answer, we just need to find it. And that person was my husband. Not everybody has that, like I said. So it's just really important, I think, that if somebody doesn't have that they have some other options and resources where they can get that kind of support and encouragement that is needed. So I just know for myself, when I was struggling with my son, meeting with somebody who gave me that information I needed to overcome the barrier that we were experiencing changed that whole situation. From the moment I walked into that office, feeling like this is it. I can't, for some reason, breastfeed this kid. He's not getting it. I don't know what's going on, but I cannot continue to deal with the pain that I'm in. And just the thought of having to feed my baby somewhere outside of nursing him was heartbreaking. And I know that meeting with that one lady in her office who helped me through that allowed me to have the same memories with him as I do with my daughters, and that's priceless.
Well, I have 3 girls and a boy. My daughters are 9, 11, and 15. My son is 4. And I have breastfed all my children for a total of, all of them combined, for 10 years. And I had my ups and downs, but before I had kids, I knew that I would breastfeed. It wasn't, I didn't have second thoughts about it. I didn't think, well, maybe I'll try for a month or 6 months. I just knew that I would always breastfeed. I grew up way out on the reservation, on the Navajo reservation, and it was the norm for my family. My grandmother, I had never seen her breastfeed, but she always told us about her breastfeeding experiences. My mother breastfed, my sisters breastfed, and it was just something that was in I guess it's just part of our culture. With my son, I had severe engorgement. I mean, I tried hand expressing, I tried using a manual pump, but I just couldn't get anywhere with that. So I called a peer counselor, and they had electric pumps available, which are the magical thing for breastfeeding moms. And she issued me one. She told me, she went through the instructions how to assemble the breast pump, how to protect my milk supply. And I got home and I left the office. She told me, call me. She gave me her card, call me anytime. And I was like, okay, well, the office closes at 5, and I thought it was 10 o'clock at night. I couldn't get this piece in the breast pump, and I hesitated, but on the card it said, call anytime. So at 10 o'clock I called, and I said, I asked her, I said, I need help. She said, that's what I'm here for. I told you to call me whenever you need me. With the help of, a peer counselor, I was able to continue breastfeeding.